Guts versus Dmitri. Berserk versus Fire Emblem. I have no idea who Fire Emblem is. I'm only here for Guts, man. Because y'all know, I'm a Berserk fan through and through. Let's get to it.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and Mint Mobile.
Rooster Teeth. Bro, I don't know who Fire Emblem is.
The brutal black swordsman
but
of
the dude
Berserk.
kind of looks cold.
And Dmitri,
the dude does look
savage
cold, I'm not
savior
gonna lie.
king from Fire Emblem. Vengeance is an ever-malicious force that can turn anyone into a broken, traumatized...
Unstoppable one-man army. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
But
and
they
it's our
got
job
him
to
with that
analyze their
Berserk
weapons,
2016
armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Well, there's no way they're gonna replace him with Griffith.
In the realm of Midland, life really sucks.
I just finished watching Berserk with my
Demons
friends
run
too, bro.
rampant, Villages get
It was actually a good
pillages, and
experience
helpless
watching it
elf fairy
again
has become
with my
target
friends.
practice for some thugs. Batter up!
Until walking into the torment comes a stranger clad in black, cleaving through anyone in his way with one humongous sword.
Bro,
Wiz,
Gus
that
just
weapon
cuts
is
people
too
in half,
big to be
bro.
called a sword, too massive and thick. More like a slab of raw iron that no normal man could wield.
Except for the man with a simple but fitting name, Guts.
But what is it that makes Guts so terrifying? Well, we're about to get into some really dork shit, fair warning.
Born from his mother's recently hanged corpse, Guts was taken in by a mercenary band
Gambino.
led by Gambino.
Yo, I just finished watching Berserk again, bro.
Gambino put Guts through the ringer, training him with swords way too big for him.
Also,
before putting
let
him
some
into
dude
live combat
pay
at
him
only
to
9
raid Guts.
years old.
Training with such large swords made Guts inhumanly strong, but he needed a different kind of
Black
strength to
sword,
endure the
marked with a
horrendous
burn
abuse he
sacrifice.
suffered from Gambino.
It's like
So
supposed
he
to be
murdered
the
the
church.
bastard in
Griffith.
self-defense.
Damn,
He
why the
deserved
church?
it, trust me. With no home or family to speak of, Guts aimlessly wandered for years as a lone mercenary.
He's 24?
Until he caught the eye of
Damn,
the
he's hella
ambitious
young.
Griffith, impressed by
But that makes sense, cause like during the what's it called? The eclipse, he was like 19, so.
his bold battle prowess and blunt honesty, Griffith wanted him. So Guts joined his mercenary group, the Band of the Hawk.
The Band of the Hawk.
Where Guts' gutsy fighting style made him the perfect captain. The dude was hardcore
Band of the
enough
Hawk
to
is
fight
colder
more
than Band of the
100
Hawk, I'm not
enemy
gonna lie.
soldiers on his own.
He did,
and
bro.
even helped end a 100-year-long war, all while earning respect and glory with
When he
Griffith and
killed
his group.
For
Boscone.
the first time, Guts found true friends and comrades to rely on.
But when Griffith realized he couldn't keep Guts at his side, really bad things happened.
Upon the eclipse, Griffith summoned a bunch of demons, became a super demon himself, and sacrificed Guts' new friends to the abyss. If that wasn't bad enough, he marked Guts with a demonic brand, then raped his girlfriend Casca,
I thought they were not
Guts
gonna
to watch as his eye was split open and
I
he
thought
was
they were not gonna
forced
talk
to
about
tear
that.
off his own arm.
Yeah, really bad things.
Guts barely escaped with his life.
Skull
He
Knight.
vowed to brutally murder Griffith and every demon, down to the last one. No small
Crazy.
task, even for him.
And every big task needs even bigger weapons. Guts' bread and butter is the enormous Dragon Slayer.
6.5 feet long and weighing over
It's 6.5?
300 pounds.
I thought it was like 7
Dragon
feet long.
Slayer is absurd. In Guts' hands, it can
That's
cleave
what it's
through
called?
plated
Dragon
armor
Slayer?
and
I
even
didn't know.
demons with skin of corundum, a real-life
Oh my
metal
God.
that is harder than steel.
And since
Damn.
Guts has made killing demons his favorite pastime, Dragon Slayer was exposed to so much demonic blood that it exists on the astral plane, meaning
What does
it
that
can
mean?
harm any supernatural monster.
Damn.
Oh, God, this thing's heavy.
Guts
can't
also
pick it up,
carries a
though.
collection of explosives and throwing knives,
Yeah,
but I'm
crossbows.
partial to his mechanical arm, complete
Yeah.
with a wondrous invention of a repeater crossbow and a secret cannon.
Yeah, that's neat and all, but they aren't as awesome as Dragon Slayer here. God, how does he do this? Okay, the
He actually
repeater
picked it up.
crossbow is pretty cool.
What about
It
the
can
Berserker
fire a
armor?
volley of
Oh,
4 to
right there.
5 bolts per second, making it the go-to option for mowing down groups of bad guys. And hey, if you gotta lose your hand, replacing it with a goddamn super gun is the way to go.
It's not bad,
Even
bro.
demons are afraid of this thing. See ya, Snakeface!
With his collection of weapons and indomitable will, Guts slaughtered everyone and everything in his
his
way.
path.
Be it an army of trolls, a supersonic
But the
elf
troll
fairy,
arc was
or
messed
some
up, bro.
Bible thumper whose blows were
The
like
troll
cannon.
arc is
But while Guts
the
took
troll
the
arc
physical
is
challenges in stride, his
messed
mental
up.
strife was a different story.
He had demons to deal with, literally and figuratively, always tormented by his inner beast of darkness.
Guts
Yeah.
tried to shoulder this
Has to
trauma
fight demons
alone,
every night?
even for a time leaving behind Casca, who survived but was mentally broken. Nothing would replace the comrades Guts lost during the
Judo,
eclipse. However,
Corcus,
through his
peeping.
resilience, he
Hey,
eventually saw
yo!
the dangerous path he was on, and so reunited with Casca, and eventually came to depend on new companions.
Including pretty boy Serpico.
Oh,
He doesn't
Serpico.
look like much, but the guy is
He's
fast
broken,
enough to
I'm not
dodge
gonna lie.
lightning at speeds over 100 times faster than sound.
Damn.
And Guts has kept up with him more than once.
And thanks to the witch Flora, Guts got his deadliest
Berserk
and
armor.
riskiest asset, the Berserker armor.
Oh
Yo.
boy, by
Yo,
shutting down
Berserk's
all
too
mental
far, bro.
limitations, this armor
RP
gives Guts
Miura.
a huge amp in strength. Pain means nothing to him now, and it even heals injuries on the fly. Wait, did I say heal? What I
Like
meant
it destroys
was
his
it
body.
pierces his torn flesh and
Yeah.
broken bones together so he can fight until the actual last drop of blood has left his body.
Oh.
Man, that's hardcore.
And
messes up
extremely
his
risky.
body, bro.
Donning the armor has been nearly disastrous.
You'll literally
for
make
more
him
than
grow.
once.
Yeah, when he's in a
White hair at
stitched up
24,
rage,
bro.
the beast of darkness is gnawing on his mind, tempting him to go berserk. Bam! Title drop.
Guts' tenacity is a sight to behold. He's held back a demonic dragon, withstood being impaled, and even teamed up with a fabled demon swordsman to take down an apostle that can
Oh,
channel
yeah.
lightning.
And sliced up
remember
a
that.
cloud dude in
That's
the
in the manga.
rawest manga panel ever. Just look at it. If
He
that's
teamed up
not
with Zod.
badass enough for you, he once killed a giant sea god from the inside.
With its whale, this behemoth created a storm that covered an entire island. The kinetic energy of such a storm is immense. Gauging the size of the island, the energy required to induce such a storm would need to exceed 600 kilotons of TNT.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Guts gutted a sea monster whose shout was a natural disaster.
He needed to do that and much more to reach Elfhelm, where Casca's lost sanity was
Bro,
finally
they just
returned.
put in crazy
Things
spoilers,
were
bro.
looking up for the legendary Black Swordsman.
But
Until
that bastard
Griffith came
just
back,
wouldn't
bro.
leave him alone.
Yo, spoiler,
No matter
bro.
how
It's too late for a
tragic his tale
spoiler.
becomes,
Spoiler
Guts
alert,
will
bro.
persevere
Spoiled
for his
the whole
allies,
thing.
both past and present.
He has new friends, a renewed
Bro,
heart,
Griffith
a
just hold
badass
Guts
sword,
again,
and
bro.
the last thing any man, demon, or god wants to do is mess with him. Fuck yeah!
Let's talk about the other dude. I don't know who the other
Death
dude
Metal
is.
is brought to you by Better Take its place.
I don't know, man. Better, what's Better Help about?
Before they can write their own name.
To spar with
Oh, never mind.
Knightly nation, where on the continent of Fodlan lies the holy kingdom of Fargus. A knightly
Fargus.
nation where the youth learn
Bro,
to
I
swing a
hate
sword before
I
they
hate
can
like
write
crazy
their own
CGI,
name.
bro. I don't like
Prince
this.
Dmitri Alexandra Blathid was no exception.
the kid was a prodigy, able to spar with far more experienced warriors, in part because he was a crest bearer.
Or someone gifted mystical power through the
Age 23, okay. 6'2". Wait, how tall is Guts again? I didn't see. We're at 8'15". Guts is 6'5", 6'6".
For years,
6'8". Oh yeah, he's hella tall. 8'15". Needs to see his stats.
no exception.
the kid was a
We start again.
Name. Prince Dmitri Alexandra Blathid was no
Damn, that's
exception.
a crazy
the kid was
English
a
name.
prodigy,
Okay.
able to
6'2", getting mouthed in height. 23, he's younger. King of Fergus, King of Delusion, Savior King, Boar. Suffers from survivor's guilt and aguisia. Likes combat training, blue lions, eating weeds. Formalities, fragile objects, Edelgard, okay?
spar with far more experienced
He's
warriors.
looking
in part because
mid
he was a
right now,
crest
not even
bearer.
gonna cap.
Or someone gifted mystical power through the blood of the goddess Sothis. Those
The
born
CGI
with a
looks
crest
terrible,
gain
bro.
anything from enhanced magic to superhuman strength.
At 9 years old, Dmitri could lift giant boulders, run across
What?
mountains for hours, and constantly broke
Okay.
swords by accident.
Maybe
Most
he's
elites
not.
who had a crest
Maybe
also
he's
had a
not mid.
massive ego, but not Dmitri.
Right, Dmitri was strong, but generally kind.
Yo, the CGI
like when
looks
he gave
terrible,
his
bro.
childhood friend Edelgard a dagger. An earnest, if odd gift.
I got shotgun
So he
shells for my
hates
first
Edelgard?
crush. But life took a turn for Dmitri when a mysterious group murdered his dad and a bunch of knights, burning
Damn.
them all in front of him, and leaving the poor kid with some serious survivor's guilt.
Guilt
That's
that
crazy.
only worsened when the country of Dusker was unjustly blamed for the tragedy. Dmitri lamented that he could not stop Fargus's corrupt nobles.
Don't worry though, when those same nobles rebelled a couple years later, he fought them like a beast, slaying them all with sadistic glee.
This
That's
savage
crazy.
side would emerge when Dmitri was reminded of the tragedy he witnessed. Otherwise, his
His whole
chivalrous
family
charm
was killed in
remained
front of
forfeit.
his.
With guidance
in front
from
of
his
his-
dead
in front of
dad's
his
buddy
eye, bro.
Rodrigue, Dmitri got into the Garrick Mach Officers Academy, where he led the Blue Lion's house and learned the mystic arts.
Well, he's not the
Okay.
most proficient in
So
it,
he
but
goes to
Dmitri
school?
did learn healing and elemental
That boy is
magic,
in UA.
able to call
I'm
down
asleep.
lightning or even channel it through his weapons.
Damn.
Letting him electrocute tons of enemies at once. He learned this and more from everyone's favorite Smash Bros. Character, Professor Byleth.
Assuming you picked Dimitri's Blue Lions when you played Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're getting a little meta here, but his story turns out very differently depending on the path
It's
chosen.
a lot of- is that a
Aside
game,
from
an
Blue
anime?
Lions,
What's
there's
going on?
Edelgard's Black Eagles.
And the
What's Edelgard,
Golden
and why does he
Deer,
hate
led
this
by the
Edelgard?
crafty Claude Von Regan, aka the Best House.
That band of goofy misfits? The Black Eagles are a far more cohesive unit.
Nah, fear the deer, Wiz.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ashen Wolves for life, losers!
Of course Jocelyn picks the Goths.
Anyway, in Dimitri's route, he mastered all manner of weaponry. Lances, swords, axes, gauntlets, and more.
Some of these weapons
Okay.
use magic, some use poison, and others are used to slay giant monsters. But all of them made Dmitri an ace at warfare, especially when Byleth taught him some special skills.
The seal movement technique stops foes in their tracks. Frozen Lance skewers enemies with ice, and Swordbreaker boosts evasion against blade users. To top it off, Dmitri can enter an awakened state for even more power.
Dmitri led his classmates.
Let's analyze the stats real quick. Seal movement. I don't know what that is. Swordbreaker, so he breaks swords. Royal Lineage, counter break, defiant strength. Atrocity, frozen lance, wheel sweep, tempest lance, awakened mode. Bro, his power's looking low-key mid. I'm not even gonna count.
Enemies with ice, and Swordbreaker boosts evasion against blade users. To top it off, Dmitri
Boost evasion against blade users. That's gonna work in
and
versus
Swordbreaker
guts.
boosts evasion against
I'm not
blade
gonna lie,
users.
it's looking
To top it
like
off,
guts
Dmitri can enter
sweeps,
an
bro.
awakened
Never gonna
state
cap.
for even more power.
Dmitri led his classmates through thick and thin.
Especially with the Berserker
everything
armor.
changed when he suspected the one behind the tragedy of Dusker was his old dagger friend, Edelgard.
That's crazy.
Dun.
To end Fodlan's
Why?
oppressive crest system, Edelgard and her empire declared war on Fargus and the Church of Seros.
Dmitri could
Damn.
be cruel before, but after this betrayal, he snapped, vowing to kill every last one of them.
Same thing
For
like
5
Guts.
years, he slaughtered the enemy, all to appease the voices that called for Edelgard's head.
He's not exaggerating. Dmitri truly believes his dead loved ones cry to him, unable to
Damn.
know peace until he claims vengeance.
As
Damn.
if prince-turned-murderer hobo wasn't scary enough, he wields the ultimate lance, the hero's relic, Eredfar.
Forged from the bones of dragon-like Nabateans,
Eredfar.
Eredfar is much stronger than ordinary metal.
hero's
it can
relic.
pierce any
Once
armor
wielded
with
by
its
Dimitri's
signature move,
father.
Atrocity. And
Lightning
only
magic.
crest bearers can wield it without
Damn.
mutating into a monstrous black beast.
With his lance, Dmitri kept killing, but no bloodshed could calm his mind. He reached peak war crimes, torturing an enemy commander in blind rage.
Damn.
When his actions led to Rodrigue making the ultimate sacrifice, Dmitri was broken, terrified of yet another voice haunting him.
Except this time, he had his professor to help him out. We've really gotta pay teachers more, y'all.
Dmitri still felt hatred for Edelgard, but looked past it to the friends and kingdom he neglected and made a choice.
Instead
You think
of
Guts is gonna
killing
get
every
past it?
last one of them, he
think
would
Guts is gonna get
save
past the
every last
hatred?
one by retaking Fargus's capital.
A task
I don't know
this
if Guts could ever get
grudge-turned
past it, not gonna
Savior
lie.
King had the strength to do.
Dmitri has dodged meteors going Mach 60, decimated
Damn.
a squad of soldiers with one spear throw, and
Okay.
defeated a wizard from the magic
But
Illuminati.
now he's looking broken.
This is Talus,
Now he's
whose
looking
power
broken.
shook a futuristic underground city.
And Dmitri just walked through his magic like it was nothing.
Dimitri's also more than a match for Edelgard, who, in her route, bested the Archbishop of the Church of Seros, Rhea.
This is important because after dragging it up, Rhea
Bro.
survived 2 exploding javelins of light, aka magic nukes. Jeez, and Dmitri can fight on her level?
Indeed.
So who's
But in
Byleth?
the end,
He's in,
despite
um,
half a decade of slaughter,
he's in Smash
Dmitri
Bros?
was hesitant to kill Edelgard, in part from learning she wasn't responsible for the tragedy. Still, both monarchs had ideas for Fodlan that were simply incompatible.
And then Edelgard pulled a fast one with that old dagger present. Dmitri definitely felt that irony.
The war was over, and with his allies at his side, Dmitri claimed
Wait, she killed
Felt
herself?
that Edelgard pulled a fast one with that old dagger present. Dmitri
compatible.
And
Oh,
then
he had to kill her.
Edelgard pulled a fast one with that old dagger present.
Damn.
Dmitri
Had to kill her.
definitely felt that irony.
The war was over, and with his allies at his side, Dmitri claimed his place as a just king.
Unless, you know, you picked a different house. His story doesn't end very happy in those.
But though the voices of the dead will haunt Dmitri until his final breath, so long as he has his friends, conviction, and compassion for the living, he will find peace.
Damn. So, I don't think Guts is ever gonna find that, bro. Literally, I thought he could, but then Griffith came back and just stole Kauska again. Like, now, like he's just in despair, bro. He's just in despair. There's no way out.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
Looking for a
Online.
getting rid of the
Two sponsors?
With
They're
unlimited
making bread, bro.
big
to your door for
full done.
All right, the combatants are
Let's get
set.
to the
We've
fight,
run the
man. Let's
data
get to the
for all
fight. Let's get to the fight.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm not gonna lie. Now I don't know. The Fire Emblem dude, Loki looks broken. His stats, Loki sound broken. And plus, he's found peace. Guts hasn't found peace yet.
100 men strong. What drives your slaughter? To save the high and mighty crap till you're dead.
I don't see the height difference, bro. Guts is way taller. 6 inches taller, bro. They bothered him. Didn't mean to do that. He's already using his powers already? And Guts just blocked it. Like it was nothing. Woo! Bro, Guts is so cold, bro. They should have used some Berserk music. Some Berserk and lightning. Oh my god. Don't get overconfident, Guts. Yes, don't get overconfident. Damn!
How dare you!
This is about to be an easy kill. Where's the
tear
Berserker
your
armor?
head from your shoulders. The dead
Damn.
must have their revenge.
You didn't say your mouth should be used like this. Woo. Down. He's about to get killed. Oh my god. Berserker armor time.
Go to hell!
Is it Berserker armor time?
Bastard.
Avenge us.
Down. He's literally getting haunted. Both of them get haunted.
Promise, I'll kill them. All of them. Down to the last one.
Damn. Berserker armor. Yo. Now I don't know who's gonna win, bro. They both struggle to the left. Oh, he got that. Oh my god. He got pierced. No way Gus loses. He's Loki. Oh my god. Loki looking like he's gonna. Oh, he's losing. Damn. The Guts lose. The guy's powers are looking broken. Not even gonna cap. The dude's powers are looking broken. No way. You didn't kill him?
Still standing?
Or he died standing.
So we're both shackled to the dead. You foul beasts will not have his soul!
He died standing? Damn. Damn. Bro, he died a warrior. A warrior's death, bro.
Dmitri the demon or Guts still standing there.
Damn.
He was a badass till the end.
I'm
Being
saying,
fast enough to
bro.
dodge lightning,
That's
Guts
so
actually had a
cold,
slight
bro.
speed advantage over Dmitri, though skills like seal movement and sword breaker helped Dmitri close the gap.
And while Dmitri had some minor healing magic to fall back on, it wasn't going to compete with the raw endurance from the Berserker armor.
Still,
Yeah.
Dimitri's absurd
Berserk armor literally
strength and
fixes the
wider pool of
bones, bro.
weapons and abilities gave him plenty of ways to wear Guts down. Against Dimitri's electricity magic, Guts' sword and armor were vulnerable conductors, making every clash an opportunity to electrocute him.
Sure, Guts has defeated lightning callers before, but he needed help. Not to mention, moves like Atrocity can pierce through armored foes. bypassing half the.
I don't listen. Gus lost. I don't care, bro. He died standing, bro. That's a real soldier, boy. What your boy talking about? That's a real soldier, man. Struggle till the end.
The Berserker armor.
Guts could power through some of Eredfar's damage, but he wasn't invincible and could not heal from fatal wounds.
Then there's both fighters' raw power. Slaying demons is really impressive, obviously, but not always on par with magic nukes.
Remember, in Edelgard's route, she defeated Rhea, who survived 2 Javelins of Light. In Dmitri's route, he defeated Edelgard while she was a powered-up crest monster.
Oh.
That happened.
So, if Rhea can take on the Javelins of Light, Dmitri should be at a similar level. So, let's find out how strong a Javelin is.
Sometimes skills make fights,
several
man.
Javelins
Because she was able to take the lights doesn't mean Dmitri will be able to take the lights. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just doesn't transfer like that.
made it a 4.
I could be able to beat someone, but that person is able to beat another person, but the person that person beat could beat me.
Forming the Valley of Torment. However, the exact
Styles
number
make
of javelins
fights.
used to create the valley was never given, making the power of an individual javelin unclear.
But we do know the javelins in this attack were supposed to hit the Garrigmach Monastery, until the goddess Sothis noped them away and they hit the forest instead.
We also know that the Javelins of Light are not limitless, with typically no more than 6 being used at once, even against structures similar in size to Garrigmach.
So, if a similar amount were used in the attack that made the valley, each javelin would pack a payload that's over 3 gigatons of TNT.
Damn.
Even if we severely lowballed this and said the destruction was divided between 10, 50, or even 100 different Javelins of Light, surviving 2 javelins would still be greater than the best of Guts' feats, even scaled to the Sea God.
Alright,
Guts'
okay.
persistence meant he wouldn't go down easy, but against Dmitri's inhuman strength, devastating abilities, and fervent willpower, it was
Bro,
just
he
a
got
matter of
magic,
time
bro.
before
Berserk's
the
just a
vengeful king
Guts is
tore
just a
through.
normal human being,
Saying
bro.
it makes me
Guts
berserk.
is literally a normal human being. Only supernatural thing he has is the Berserk armor. He's literally a normal human being, bro. The other dude's a prince, uses magic, bro, doing all that extra stuff, bro. Guts don't do none of that, bro. Normal human being, crossbows, bombs in his hand, literally just slinging sword, bro.
But Guts could only go so far, Gus.
The winner is Dmitri Alexandra Blaythid.
Bro, making Guts die standing was actually cold. I'm not even going to front, bro. I'm not even going to front, bro. It's like when he fought Griffith.
Still standing?
That's so cold. That's so
So we're
cold.
both shackled to the dead. You foul beasts will not have his soul!
That's so cold, bro. That's so cold. Like yo, yo, my boy died standing. He died standing, bro.
Still standing?
Ooh, yo, yo.
So we're both
He
shackled
died
to the dead.
standing, bro. But that's so far. Let's see the comments. Everyone wants to kill Griffith, but no one wants to live a heavy ass sword to do what I'm saying, bro. You demons will not have his souls. Aren't I ranking one of the nicest thing anyone could do for Guts? LMAO. Not gonna lie, the ending was kind of wholesome. Even though he just fought to the death with someone, Dmitri still. Yo. There's only one real reason Dmitri won. He's using a spear while Guts is using a sword. You right? Black swordsman literally fought until the very end. You know, this was probably the coolest. Bro, I'm saying, bro, that was a crazy. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. That was very, 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 very fire. Peace. Y'all like the fit? See-through fit.